Hello and welcome to another episode of the CUFI Weekly. And while all of the talk has been about Hamas in recent weeks because of the October 7th massacre, we can't neglect the threat on Israel's northern border. That comes in the shape of Hezbollah. Hezbollah is an Iranian proxy based in Lebanon, which essentially has been Iran's most successful group that it has founded. Hezbollah essentially now controls all of southern Lebanon and has significant influence within Lebanon. It has members of parliament and it has built an infrastructure that most terrorist groups could only dream of. Why is that relevant right now for Israel? Firstly, directly after October 7th, Hezbollah have, to an extent, joined the war. They have launched rockets and mortars and missiles at Israel. In fact, on Christmas Day, they launched an anti-tank missile at a church in Israel, which injured 7 Israeli soldiers. After they went into the church after the first strike, Hezbollah fired another rocket, injuring the soldiers who were there to rescue an old man who was in the church. What we've seen on the northern border, especially in recent weeks, is it is becoming more hot and hostile. So in this last week, there was a strike in Beirut, Lebanon, which killed the deputy leader of Hamas. Hezbollah leader Hassan Nasrallah pledged that there would be a response and Hezbollah would not just look the other way. This past weekend, Hezbollah fired over 50 rockets into Israeli territory. Thankfully, Israeli anti-missile systems were able to deal with those. But we cannot forget the threat that Hezbollah pose. They have an estimated military strength over 100,000 soldiers, over 70,000 rockets, not just unguided, but also precision-guided missiles. If there is a war in the north, and many Israeli security analysts assume that it is the case of when, not if, it will pose a very significant challenge to Israel, but also to the United States. Hezbollah is responsible for the biggest number of American Marines being killed since the Second World War, when they launched a terror attack on the Marine barracks in Beirut in 1983. Hezbollah are essentially Iran in a different guise. They are anti-Israel, they are anti-American, they are anti-everything that we hold dear, our values of freedom, democracy. But for us, why is this essential? We need to make sure that we are standing with Israel. We need to make sure that we are educating people about this threat. That confrontation could happen at any time. And for us, it's key that we are aware and we are advocating in support of Israel. Because just as we saw after October 7th, the world has quickly forgotten why Israel launched its war against Hamas and has now switched to condemning Israel. The same will happen with Hezbollah. Because even though Hezbollah have been firing rockets and attacking Israel since October 7th, the world has a very short memory when it comes to people killing Jews and has a very large tolerance for tolerating those who seek to murder Jews. So it's our duty, our job, to ensure that Christians in America know what is going on and we are standing up for what's right. This is Kasim Hafeez for the CUFI Weekly. Until next week, for Zion's sake, do not remain silent. Thanks for checking out this episode. Be sure to like and subscribe so you get a notification every time a new episode hits. And if you want to check out some of our previous episodes, and we've got some really good ones, click on one of the thumbnails and that will take you right there. And finally, if you want to know more about CUFI and the work we do, go to cufi.org to check out all the resources we have available free to you.